Hi there, this is Hassan. Today I'm going to be doing a training session with a soccer athlete. This is Rida, and she plays in the defensive midfield position for Infinite Football Club Academy. Now, an average footballer spends 37% of their time jogging, 25% walking, 20% striding, 11% sprinting, and 6% doing backruns. Now, we're going to be focusing on all of these aspects so that she can be conditioned in the proper way. So, for that, we're going to be training her in 4 different types of ways. The first being the strength training. The second, focusing on plyometrics. Third, agility. Fourth, endurance and speed. So are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Now, on average, a midfielder has to cover more ground than any other player playing in any other position. So, we're going to have to focus a bit more on her endurance. We're going to start off by some warm-up, in which first she's going to do light jogging for 5 minutes. Next for warm-up, she's going to be doing 10 reps of walk down with hand raised to the sides, followed by 10 reps of wide stance squats. After that, the last exercise for her warm-up is going to be 10 standing toe touches. Since we are in the gym right now, so we're going to be starting with the strength training. And the first exercise that she will be doing is the dumbbell bench press. But before that, she will be doing 1 set of push-ups to failure. She will be starting off with the dumbbell bench press. All the exercises that she will do today in the strength training program will consist of 3 sets of 10 reps each, beginning with the chest press. Next up are dumbbell squats. 3 sets of 10 reps each, slow on the eccentric and explosively coming up on the concentric. Next in line are single arm dumbbell rows. 3 sets, 10 reps, squeezing the lats on the concentric and stretching them on the eccentric. Targeting the shoulders next with dumbbell shoulder presses. Go. Moving on towards the hamstring curls. Again, easy on the eccentric and explosively on the concentric. Next, we're going to be doing the standing calf raises. The calves are one of the most used and important muscles in soccer. Focus on doing a full range of motion, squeezing your calves at the top and stretching them on the eccentrics. Next in line are some core exercises. First, we're going to be doing some crunches. 3 sets of 10 reps each. Followed by 3 sets of planks. Depending on your fitness level, go for about 30 seconds or 1 minute or even to failure. That was a full body workout that consisted of 8 exercises which you'll be doing thrice a week. Now, we're out of the gym and into the park for some agility training. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Let's go then. Agility training drills are one of the most important training drills that you should be doing as a soccer athlete. Because in soccer, you're always making lateral movements, backward movements, front movements, stop and go movements, explosive movements. So if you, as a soccer athlete, are training on the treadmill every day, building up your endurance, then you're only training your muscle fibers to move in one direction. And you're not conditioning your muscle fibers actually for moving in the lateral directions, backward, front, and stop and go. So this is where the agility training drills come in. So with Rida here, we're going to be doing 3 sorts of agility training drills today to condition our muscle fibers to move in all directions in all sorts of ways. First exercise for agility training that we'll be doing is deceleration shuttles, in which we're going to make a gate, and then we're going to put one cone 5 feet apart and the other 5 feet apart, and then 5 feet apart we're going to create another gate. These will be placed in to do the deceleration shuttles. Now, She's going to be doing 4 rounds of the deceleration shuttles. One round will be completed when she goes through first gate towards the second, and then when she comes back to the first gate. So this will be one round, and she'll be doing 4 rounds of these. Now when she reaches the first cone from the first gate, she's going to be making clockwise turns like this. And then when she comes back, she's going to be making anti-clockwise turns back towards the first gate. The deceleration shuttles. The next drill is going to be the shuttles, in which we're going to be placing 3 gates, each gate 7.5 feet apart, and Rida is going to be doing 4 rounds of the shuttles. Go. Rida is going to be going through the first gate, making a 180-degree turn through the second and coming back, and then going back to the third gate, making a 180 degrees turn again and coming back to the first, and then going back to the third gate and then coming back to the first gate. This is going to complete 1 round. And she's going to be doing 4 rounds of these, which will complete the shuttle exercise. The 180-degree turn is very essential and important in soccer. The last agility training drill that we're going to be doing with Rida is crosshairs. Let me show you how we're going to be placing the cones. We're going to be placing one cone 2, 3, 4, 5 feet apart. Then we're going to be turning 90 degrees and placing the other one 2, 3, 4, 5 feet apart. Turning back, going back to the center. Straight 5 feet more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the last cone, again, back to the center, 90 degrees, 5 feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the setup we're going to be doing for the crosshairs. And Rida is going to be doing 4 rounds of this. The starting position is going to be any of the outside cones, from which she's going to be moving in towards the center cone, making a right 90 degrees turn, and from the outside cone she's going to be making a 180 degrees turn. She's going to keep making these turns, right turns, from each cone from the outside until she comes back to the starting position. She's going to go back into the center, this time making a left turn towards 90 degrees and then 180 degrees left turn back to the center, doing this until she makes 180 degrees and 90 degree turns from each cone till she moves back to the starting position. And this is going to complete 1 round. She's going to be doing 4 rounds of these. The 3 exercises for the agility training drills are done. Now we're going to be moving forward towards the plyometrics. For this also we're going to be doing 3 exercises, and we're going to be starting with the jumping lunges. The jumping lunges are also going to consist of 3 sets of 10 reps before we move on to the next plyometrics exercise. The second exercise is going to be broad jumps. Again, 3 sets, 10 reps of broad jumps. The broad jumps are going to be 3 to the front and then 3 to the back, moving into the starting position. The key thing to these broad jumps is to land on your heels and on your squat position. The reason why you have to focus on landing on your heels rather than your toes is that you don't want to put excessive pressure on your knees, and when you will be landing on your heels, you'll be making sure that your knees are put under the least pressure. So you have to focus on landing on your heels and in a squat position while doing the broad jumps. Last exercise drill for the plyometric is going to be the ski jumps. Again, she's going to be doing 3 rounds, 10 reps each. The ski jumps are going to help you create the stability that you need while playing soccer. And that's that for the plyometric exercises. Like, these exercises are going to help Rida get those explosiveness and those reactions that she will need in her soccer matches. The last exercise of the day is going to be a 200-meter dash, which she's going to be doing for 2 rounds. She's going to run 200 meters, come back to the starting position walking, and then go again 200 meters, and then come back walking. Important thing to remember about this one is she's going to be running at 90% of her maximal effort. Now we're going to be moving towards the cool down, which is going to consist of 4 exercises, 20 seconds each. We won't be focusing much on Rida's flexibility because being a soccer athlete, she's going to benefit more with less flexible muscles. The less her muscles are flexible, the more they're going to be elastic. So when the recoil is done, it's going to be much faster and the muscles are going to be stretched much more explosively, enhancing the stretch shortening cycle. So now we're going to move on to the cool down. The first cool down exercise that she will be doing are the lateral lunges stretch. She'll be doing one leg for 20 seconds and then she'll be moving towards the other leg for 20 seconds. The important part about these stretches is that these are the static stretches which should be done only at the end of the workout. Of whatever workout you're doing, it should be done at the end of them. The next stretch that she's going to be doing are the standing toe touches for 20 seconds. In the warm-up she did dynamic stretches, and after her workout she's doing static stretching because her muscles are more warm and they'll be able to stretch more. Now she's going to be moving towards the cobra stretch for 20 seconds. The second last exercise for the cool down, she'll be doing a downward dog stretch for 20 seconds. If she had done these static stretches before her workout, her muscles would have been more sensitive to injury. That is why we focused on doing dynamic stretches in the beginning of the workout. We're doing the static ones at the end of it. And the last stretching exercise for the cool down she will be doing is the sit and reach for 20 seconds. And that's it for the cool down. So that's a wrap, guys. A workout which consisted of a warm-up, strength training, agility training, plyometrics, speed and endurance, and a cool down. Now there are exercise-specific things which she will have to focus when she does exercises the next week. The weights that she lifted in the strength training, she has to better them every week. And the rest that she gives between each set, in every exercise, whether that be agility, plyometrics, strength training, it has to be a maximum of 1 minute. And when we move forward to the agility training, we recorded the time she took to complete 1 round and the time she took to complete the 4 rounds. She will have to better that in every session and every week. Similarly, with the plyometrics exercises are going to keep getting difficult week by week. Maybe next week she'll be doing a box jump. The week prior to that, the week next to that, she's going to be doing maybe 2 box jumps. So kneeling box jumps. So it is going to be, intensity is going to be increased every week and the exercises are going to become more advanced as we move in closer to the competitive season that she's going to be playing in. The workout that she did today, she's going to be doing this 3 times per week. On Mondays, on Wednesdays, and on Fridays. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, she's going to be doing more soccer drills related to soccer with the ball itself so that she can improve her on the ball with the ball skills, which is very essential for her as a soccer athlete. The strength training, the agility training, the plyometrics training, yes, they will help her. Nonetheless, they won't be of much use if her on-the-ball soccer skills are not enhanced and improved. So she has to focus more on them as well. And as she moves in towards the competitive season, she's going to be doing more of those soccer-related skills and drills rather than the strength training and the agility and plyometrics. because that is more important as a soccer athlete. The speed and endurance part of her workout has to be focused a bit more than the other exercises that she does, because like we said in the beginning of our video, being a midfielder, she has to run a bit more than the athletes playing in other positions in her team. So we'll be recording her 40 yard, 50 yard and 200 meter dashes, and we'll be trying to improve those numbers week by week, because we have to focus more on her endurance and her speed being a midfielder. So that's it guys. I hope this video was very useful and you liked it. Until next time, bye bye.